SpartaCates, your army is outnumbered. You should surrender. There's no way you will win this war.
Surrender? Three Kings, what is your profession?
We roof! We roof! We roof!
What do kings eat?
What we kill!
How do kings fight?
Shoulder to shoulder!
What is a king's creed?
No surrender! No retreat!
I think you have our answer. Three Kings, shall we begin?
Seeing today's job.
Yep, looks like a big one.
As far as what we're doing for the series, what we really want to convey is a very strong message about what we do here, our lifestyles, but also how do we get here and why do we do what we do.
Hooters, Chewies.
And we just feel like in this industry, it's war. Every day we eat what we kill. And so we have to be prepared to go out there mentally, physically, spiritually, to be able to do that. And so at my company, we do a lot of training when it comes to war. We talk about Spartans and gladiators and things that are from times past. I'm actually known around here as SpartaCates, which is, that sounds like Spartacus, but it's the form of a Spartan in my last name. The story of Spartacus is he's locked in chains, made a gladiator against his will, eventually breaks out of the gladiator and of the chains and of the bonds of slavery. And he unites a tribe that's very, very diverse. And so if you look at our vision that I have of creating a rebel army of leaders, a bunch of diverse whys, a bunch of diverse people. That's kind of why I got that nickname and mantra and what we're trying to do.
It'd be pretty impressive if they knock it out in a day. I agree, but when Carlos got here, I told him, hey, make sure we don't tear off that back side of the garage there and this other side. And then he was like, okay. And then the guys just started tearing it off, and they said they could get it done today, so we're gonna try.
Cut it all up. And just make sure with the tree is important too, because I don't, if they break a branch on a tree, I don't want to replace it.
We've had to trim some as well. I got pictures of that. We had some bad. Okay. We had some bad decking on the chimney as well, so we're gonna get that fixed.
It doesn't matter somebody's age, sex, creed, gender, where you came from. Doesn't really matter. If you come here, you plug in and your family. You're part of the family, part of the army. So that's where it kind of comes from, is that rebel spirit. Also, kind of talk about breaking of the corporate struggle. A lot of people, we're just wired wrong from the time that we're born. We come in and as soon as you're born, you don't realize that you're bound by some kind of fate or destiny a little bit, or you can be. As far as like if you're not one of the wealthy, and there's a part of the country and just people in general that are like, oh, they hate the 1%, and these people are holding us down, and politically, not to get too far off base with that, but there's a bunch of struggle, there's a bunch of fight that goes on, and so when you're born in the world, whether you're in America or anywhere else, you're definitely going up against 8 billion other people. If you're not born wealthy or powerful or in a powerful family, you have chains that are going to be bound to you. Funny little story. They actually put the wrong color roof on this house at one time. I tried to help them do it right. So 20 grand down the drain for them, but hey, it is what it is. Part of our vision of the company, and a huge part, if you read our vision or if you ever look up there, it's breaking of chains, but it's making people understand that they're capable of so much more. And so in a corporate society, we're all kind of wired to be in a machine or a cog. You're told, go to school, listen to your teachers, go to college, get a job, into a corporate society where whenever they tell you your salary, they've based a value on your time and your life. And then you have to spit on each other and climb up rungs to try to get to higher levels, and that's just kind of how the corporate structure works. Here at Three Kings, we are destroying that model. We want the people to be free, not secure. And we get wealthy, so we have security as well, but the people that want to go after things like a job and make 50 grand or 80 grand, or even if you're trying to make 100 grand, you're still being, placed a value on what your life is worth. Here you're uncapped, you're unchained. That's what we're talking about when we say chain breakers and breaking those bonds and things of that nature. It's not physical warfare that we're talking about and bloodshed as it used to be in some of the stuff that we teach in mantras, but spiritually it is that serious. And so that's where the message that I've got from God himself, and not to be aggressively offending anybody that doesn't believe in God or being a Bible thumper here, but I'm here to pass that message on that he gives me and instill it in the lives of others, and that's where we come up with the Rise of the Kings.